We're switching gears now to coverage on your first alert weather alert with a view outside from our tram cam. You would think things are pretty calm. Looking out from the tram cam this evening, not a lot happening here. Visibility looks pretty good. I expect to see big changes as we head into the next 24 hours. Gusty northwesterly winds moving on in as we speak through Sunday. During this time, it is very likely that we will be seeing road closures. I'm looking at those washes due to blowing sand and dust, that reducing air quality and visibility. In general, driving conditions are going to be a bit difficult. We already know that we've got an influx of travelers out on the roads, people heading in or out of the valley, that adding to additional traffic. Then you close some roads out there, you throw on some sand and dust, it might be a little bit chaotic. So be prepared. Give yourself some extra time no matter where you're heading over the next couple of days. We are going to continue to be tracking conditions for you. Air quality this evening not looking too bad. That yellow color, not the prettiest, but it does indicate moderate air quality. I've seen worse, and we've definitely seen worse over the last several weeks of these rounds of winds. So we'll be keeping an eye on this over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory in place until 3 a.m. Monday, so pretty much the late evening hours of your Sunday. Even though the Coachella Valley is not exactly included in this wind advisory, much to my chagrin, we are going to see plenty of that wind moving on through the area. So let's go ahead and track these winds out for you. Looking ahead at tomorrow morning, you can see those strong gusts pushing in to those areas farther to the east and strengthening as we make it into the afternoon hours. Not out of the question that we could see gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour for our most wind-prone spots. Plenty of spots seeing gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour as we look from the center of the valley farther off to the east. And winds really sustain through the overnight hours from Saturday into Sunday morning, and then they become more widespread but weaken slightly as we look ahead toward your Sunday evening. Basically, gustiest winds Saturday night, still windy on Sunday, but maybe not quite as bad, and still a bit breezy as we look ahead towards your Memorial Day. Temperatures much cooler down in the lower end of the 90s. They will be warming back up as we look toward the middle of next week, so enjoy these while we have them and take advantage of them if you do end up being one of those folks who needs to do some sandy cleanup as we head toward the start of the work week. Mid-90s expected by your Tuesday when maybe you are back at work. Overnight temperatures dropping to the 60s over the next several days, warming back into the 70s by the middle of this next week. Ridge of high pressure going to be moving in at that point, so we'll be tracking those conditions for you. But your Comfort Air 7-day forecast main focus is on those two first alert weather alert days for both, well, really three, today, tomorrow, as well as looking ahead toward your Sunday. So we'll continue to track conditions. Stay with me during the weekend. I'll be helping you out with those conditions as well. Stay with us here on News Channel 3. We've got more coming up after the break.